Hi everybody. Um, Welcome back to this other episode of my short talks. Usually on mental health, but today I want to talk on a related disorder. Related because epileptic seizures can eventually lead to mental health disorders. That means that I want to talk about epilepsy today because November is the Epilepsy Awareness Month, and my brother, of whom I have been talking in almost all of my previous talks, suffered first of all from epilepsy and gradually from mental health disorders and conditions, one of them diagnosed to be bipolar disorder and some other ones too. So I am equally passionate about epilepsy awareness, and more so because that is actually what he was diagnosed with initially and what I witnessed from the onset and what I was very concerned about. But the truth is I didn't really know much about this disorder or this condition. And so in my research recently I came upon some websites, blogs, one of them the Epilepsy Awareness Squad, which I would highly encourage us to visit. Another one, Living Well with Epilepsy. But we know that back home in Africa, I'm from Africa, so I will always talk about Africa, we approach such things with a lot of skepticism, and we are more often led towards witchcraft, sorcery, or evil spirits, and blaming this all to all kinds of causes. And so sometimes our response is a little bit different from the response out here in the West. Whatever be the case, I think that awareness is very important, and that it's a good thing to always strive to know much better. And even if you've lost someone to that, learning about it could help you help others, and who knows, it could happen again, and then now you'll be much more prepared. And that's why I carry on with all of this. Secondly, my brother's foundation, it's for epilepsy and mental well-being. He's gone, but the goals of the foundation are to help others, which means that we would continually research and share our findings. And so I will read to you a little bit of some resource I found on the web, and one of them is about epilepsy facts. It's on his website, gbm-em.org, and so you can read it in its entirety and be more informed. But it says that epilepsy is a disorder, not a disease. A seizure can be described as an electrical storm in the brain. Normal brain function limits the spread of electrical activity, but a seizure happens when this breaks down and allows this electrical storm to spread in the brain. So basically that's what epilepsy is all about. And then from another resource, I gather that epilepsy can more often lead to mental health conditions, especially when you're on medication and when you have a lot of recurrent seizures, and this medication greatly impacts your mood, and the side effects kind of knock you down, and of course this hampers your social ability, your functionality, and it makes you feel very, very, very hopeless and helpless, and this may lead you to withdraw from others, to isolate yourself, and to really sink into a depression. So I think that there's this casual link, and we owe it to ourselves and to our loved ones who may be suffering to actually get much more informed and to be able to really walk them through their journeys. And so there are a lot of resources online, and I've read a lot of inspiring stories of people who have beat epilepsy, or people who live well with epilepsy, or those caregivers who are so brave enough to record their journeys and all these changes and everything. And so today, as I end this short talk, I will really encourage us to learn a little bit more about this other disorder. Thank you, and have a nice end of week. Bye.